Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Miss Blas and Awe, aka Black Flamingo, and today we're going back into my 30-day yoga challenge. So thanks for joining me for day 2 of my 30 days of yoga, and basically I'm showing you guys how you can start or maintain your practice. And really, like, as you guys see, like I'm starting today in Shavasana. And I encourage you guys to just keep it interesting. However your body feels, go with it. So today I'm feeling a little bloated. I'm having a little pain in my abdomen, or menstrual pain, and I want to create a more restorative flow today. So I encourage you all to start either seated or lying down like me, and it's up to you. It's however your body feels. Now we're going to start to tap into our breath. So whether you're seated or whether you're lying down, start to imagine your inhales filling you up and expanding you. And imagine your inhales coming with positive energy. And when you exhale, imagine releasing tension or negative energy. Now, you can start to introduce small movements. Maybe you have your knee to chest like me, with both hands clasped around the kneecap. Maybe one hand to the back of the foot in a slow extension. Breathing in, exhale, holding or softening the knee. And you can feel free to introduce small movements or to keep the knee bent and simply slide the knee all the way across towards opposite side until the knees down and maybe hands on top. And we're going to turn our gaze away from the legs. So this is supine twist with that right knee crossed over towards the left side. Our shoulder blades softening. And then your option is to extend the top leg fully. So this is a great hamstring opener. Now, if you're limited in your range, that's okay. Keep a soft bend to the knee. Maybe keep the hand on top of the knee. And switch sides. Come back to center when you're ready. Softly switching to opposite side. Drawing knee into chest, relaxing shoulder blades. Big breath in. Maybe you point and flex the toes. And as you exhale, remember, you can try to extend or keep that knee bent. See where your hamstrings are today. Feel free to introduce other movement. And maybe eventually crossing that knee like you did the other side, all the way across, letting the knee touch down as you turn your head away from the legs. And those arms and shoulder blades are nice and anchored. Breathe in, perhaps extending the leg. Breathe out. Just feel your groundedness. Feel how anchored you are. I love supine twists. They are so yummy for the spine. Now resetting into that heels together butterfly position in the reclined format, of course, in that supine position. You can stay or begin to cross ankle over top of thigh. Bring hands behind the thigh and hug that knee into chest. This is like a reclined pigeon, reclined hip opener. I'm going to try it on the opposite side, crossing ankle over top of thigh. Reaching in between that space to grab the back of the thigh and hug it in to open the hip. Release both feet or stay and linger if you like. We're going to make our way back up or up for the first time, or maybe you're already in seated pose. Either way, we're going to open those legs wide to take a wide-legged seat. Option for blocks, because we will be folding forward. So So if you want to introduce those blocks to help you get a little more reach or range, feel free to do that. We're going to start off by stacking nice and tall, inhaling hands up, and then we're going to exhale and fall over towards the right side, reaching right arm down the leg and left arm reaching up and over. Now try to roll that top shoulder back. Breathing in and coming back to center. Inhale. Exhale over towards the left side this time. Rolling back the right shoulder if you can. And coming back to center to fold forward. So pointing those toes. This is going to be a big stretch through the underbody, through the hamstrings. And also a great stretch through forward or through the forward fold. You're going to feel it inside the hips. So you take your own pace at this. We're going to fold the foot in. Left foot folds in to the inner right thigh. And we're going to take another side bend. This one's more intense with that knee folded in. So take your own pace and your own range at this. Try to keep the left side down, that left knee and hip down. And then we're going to inhale, press back up. This time we're going to rotate the chest to square over that right side so we can fold completely forward or melt forward completely at our own max. So this is intensifying that hamstring stretch again, intensifying that side stretch as well on the left. Gaze staying forward and trying not to hinge too far over the legs. So let's switch sides. Now the right foot is folded to the inner left thigh. And we're going to inhale the right arm up and over. Reach left hand down towards the toes, wherever you can. This intense side stretch is here. Now on the right side, keeping right knee and hip down and anchored. Elongating as much as you can. And then we're going to release and fold forward with the next few breaths. Becoming as intentional as we can with opening the hamstrings. Gently pressing yourself back up when you're ready. Let's come wide-legged again. Option to keep a soft bend. And then bring those feet to 90-90 position. Bending both knees. We're going to inhale, lift up. This is a great heart and hip opener. So lifting hips to sky. And then resetting gently. And switching the legs. So we can inhale and come up to this revolved extension. So you see we're rotating from side to side, taking a break in that reclined butterfly position. Before we go ahead and shift back to the left side, framing the knee with both the hands and folding forward gently. Inhale, straighten back up. Keep the left hand down this time. We're going to inhale, using the right hand, lifting the hips to the sky, squeezing the glutes at the top, and finding some extension in our shoulders as we open up. Inhale. Exhale, softly come back down. Hips come down. We lift the knees, switch the feet. Everything to the right side. Right hand stays. Inhale, lift up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Find some opening through that shoulder. As you exhale, come back down. Bring the hips down. You can stay, or you can take a gentle fold like we did on the opposite side. Nice counter stretch here, folding over the knee, keeping both knees bent. And then we're going to inhale, keep the right hand down, left hand to sky as we lift the hips. Once again, squeezing the glutes until we reset. Taking another fold. Now, You see I'm kind of digging deeper this time because I want to go ahead and surrender to pigeon. Option for your props at any point. Now, the block can be helpful in many ways as far as providing support or helping you while you have limited range. So you choose how it helps you at this point. And then we're going to surrender this stretch, dropping to our hips and shifting knees up and over to the left side so we can do pigeon as well over here. Opposite side, so remember 2 options, knees bent or left knee stays bent while that right leg extends. And we decide whether or not we need that prop, where we want to place the block if we're using it, or if we can increase the range that we have, maybe trying to do so. We have a few more moments here, so really settle in, work those hips, see where you can go further, or be mindful to back off. Whatever your body needs today. Let's surrender a little longer here. And when you're ready to release this pose, walk the hands up, roll off of the knee onto the hips, and release when you're ready. Feet can come back together for a moment in butterfly. Maybe you shift and lift the hips, shake it out. Prepare for what's next. So allowing yourself to come to seated, and maybe this is where you end your practice, extending gratitude to yourself. Or maybe this is where you stay a little longer. Take a few moments to reset. Extend gratitude to yourself if this is your last few moments on your mat. And I will see you guys next time. If you want to go a little bit further, go ahead and stay. And we're going to make our way to a supine position so that we can finish out in Shavasana and take a few more final stretches, similar to the ones that we did in the beginning. So feel free to take the stretches that resonated the most with you right now, or just tap into your breath and see how you're feeling there. I really enjoy supine twist, so we are setting up for that next, but feel free to take whatever stretches feel good for you, okay? Now bringing the feet down and crossing the back leg over the front leg, lift the hips and let the knees naturally shift down and fall towards the front side of your mat. Arms are open wide and your head is turning away from the legs. Now you can keep the leg crossed on top like so, or you can try to extend that top leg. Now the foot can touch down to the ground or foot can connect to the hand. Again, the gaze is away from the legs and your shoulder blades are completely relaxed and anchored. Uncross when you're ready. Try it on the other side, crossing the front leg over the back leg, lifting the hips up and shifting them away so the knees can fall towards the back side of the mat this time. Turning head away from legs. Option to extend the top leg. Taking long inhales and exhales here to really relax the body. And eventually returning back to that reclined butterfly position with the heels together. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing low back. Knees are wide. And the breath is expanding us and filling us with all that goodness. Just take it all in. On your exhale, use that to soften your jaw, soften the back of your head, soften the back of your shoulders, soften your fingertips and your toes. inviting relaxation in during the Shavasana. Maybe you're ready to rock yourself back up to a seated position so that we can end our practice. Make sure you take your time as long as you might feel you want to take to get there. If any stretches call you along the way, take those too. If it feels better to stay lying down, stay there. And we'll take our time to end our practice our way. Taking our last few breaths together. Bringing hands to heart, however you get there. Or just extending gratitude from where you are. Thank you for showing up and sharing space. Namaste. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for joining the 30-Day Yoga Challenge. Peace and blessings.